Hello everyone, Urskazir here, and today we are playing more Final Fantasy XVI, because I've been waiting to get back to this, and I am excited.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
We're picking
Which
up
one of
exactly
these
from
two
where we
lucky
left off.
souls is going with you?
We're going to take Otto with us.
Otto, you're with me. All right then.
I don't think we've seen Otto fight.
Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. Might be worth hiring porters at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon. All right. I'll meet you by the river.
You two take care, eh? I'll go and see the supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Clive. So, what'll it be?
So the diamond sword is technically better. What do we need to craft the diamond sword? Can we not craft it? Oh, nah. Here we go.
That it?
Okay, so we can't craft the diamond sword. Can we buy it?
You look like you could do with a drink. Might be a mo.
We ordered a drink and not a sword?
Oh, keep your mug handy.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Okay, so she is also not selling a diamond sword. So I'm not showing any side quests. However, I think we have hunts we can target. Which the one I want to go after is this S rank.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
That's the thing I remember is last time we had a bunch of hunts that we could go after. And we had this one here, the Breaker of Worlds. Presumptuous name. To the Rosarian Ruins, huh? Let's see, where can we go from here? I don't want to have to Google it, but we might end up Googling this. What would be Rosarian Ruins? Anyone have any ideas? Where that could be? You know what? Maybe we should look it up for sake of time. So I'm glad we looked it up. I was nowhere near where it was. Hey Torgal, let's go. Let's summon Ambrosia and let's
Ready,
ride.
girl? Run like the wind.
Such a vibrant world. I wonder if we can use this obelisk thing yet. Wow. This chocobo has hops. Will this respond to me yet? Curses. Alright. Enemies dealt with. What is this? No? Okay, it's not responding to me.
Come on.
Hello, Mr. Minotaur. I want to fight you, though. So I'm gonna leave you there.
I can walk from here.
Why did it kick me off Ambrosia already? Oh no. This does not bode well. Okay, what's... There's some spiders. Is it over here? I got turned around. We're gonna go up to the circle. Ooh, a box. Nice. Nothing bad has ever happened in a circle. Oh boy. Atlas? Alright. Let's dance, buddy.
Another relic of the fallen. Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Oh, am I high enough level for this?
I've heard Torgal.
going to be a fight and a half.
Nice try.
Oh boy.
Let's roll ready.
Let's go. Oh. Come on. Oh, this is such a mistake.
Get him.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, it's such higher level than me. Why are you so violent? Cool.
Too slow. Let's roll ready.
Torgal, we may be in a bad way. Can't block that. Come on, keep it up.
This one.
I can heal this way. Ow. Gotta use any healing I can get. Come on. Oh! He hit so hard! Okay. Let's restock on potions. We made a lot of early mistakes. A lot of them. Like, more than I can count. He's a lot higher level than us, which is what makes this such a tough fight. But I don't think it's an impossible fight. We'll try one more time.
Stay sharp.
We'll try one more time. Let's restock
Anything
on
catch your
our...
eye?
No, there's a platinum sword right there. You know, let's buy that.
There you go.
No, do not equip it. Oh, we had another elixir too.
Much obliged.
Okay. We know what we need to do. We know how we need to do it. Let's just do it this time. Alright, we got this. We got this. It's 12 levels higher than us. We might be jumping the gun a little bit. But the thing is, now we know what we're in for. My thought is, if it's giving us this, it thinks we can take it. Or we should... It should be theoretically possible at this point, if we, you know, play perfectly.
I can walk from here.
Oh, does it make us walk because it's a village? You know what? I guess that's fair. It's a run-down village, but it's still a village. Okay, here we go. Player skill versus level is what this has turned into.
There's a good boy.
Alright, let's use this early. Get our health back. Gotta get that block in there. One, two. We need a counter on the third one for that. Pull him down.
Nice try.
First is follow-up. Nice. One, two, Alright, after this we will go back into our special. Get what health back we can. Nice. Very nice. Apparently missed that window. Nice. Oh, I missed. Sadness. Let's get what health back we can. We can do this. Watch out for the 1, 2, 3. What? I'm so mad that didn't count.
Too slow.
Let's get back a little bit of health while we can.
This could help.
Use the stone skin. Okay, now we use the elixir.
I'm hurt, Toggle. This one.
bad.
Over here!
Nice, get out of the way. We can do this. Pull him down. Let's get our health back. Nice.
Nice try.
We can do this. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad.
Well done, Solo.
Any help at this point. Come on.
Too slow.
Yes. Whew.
Enough.
Yes! Okay. We've learned fighting something 12 levels higher than us, probably a mistake. Probably. I gained 2 levels from that. I was so under-leveled, I leveled twice.
Back to sleep with you.
Oh. Man. Well, what have we learned? And the answer to that is absolutely nothing. Okay. So let's head back to the hideaway. Let's restock because boy do we need to right now. That was so clutch. I know. I had nothing. I had no way to heal. Whew. Maybe I should not have fought him so low
Is
level.
it business or pleasure?
In retrospect. So I need... What all are you selling here? Potions, perfect.
It'd better all be here.
Yeah, I have Ironheart
You're rubbing
potions.
me
I've never
blind, you
actually
know.
used them.
You're not
That
find a
might
better
be
price
something
than
to
that.
look into in the future.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Alright. Now that I survived that fight, I should probably upgrade my weapon
What?
too.
What do you want?
Do I have what it takes to get to Platinum +2? I don't need Platinum, I need Diamond. I'm so
Anything
stupid.
else?
Okay. So we've done that. The rest of them, I think, are going to be significantly easier than him. At least I'm hoping they're easier than him.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
No surprises there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
800 ability points. I actually don't know how many ability points I'm at. I should look.
All done?
When was the last time I spent ability points? A while. A while ago is that answer. This move deserves an upgrade. Let's upgrade it again. Ooh, it got so much better. Oh yeah, yeah, it got so much better. Alright, I don't use any of my lightning skills. Maybe I should upgrade one of... What do I use that I haven't upgraded? I don't use Burning Blade often enough. I could upgrade this though. Alright. So that's upgraded. Anything else I can afford to upgrade right now? I don't use that. I don't use Heat Wave either. I do use Phoenix Shift though. Okay. The Jaw, Dhalmekia, the Velkoi Desert Dhalmekia, Empty Hovel Dhalmekia, and the Cattery Dhalmekia. So, the Velkoi, Empty, Cattery, the Jaw. So if I open up this, let's go, is this Dhalmekia? This is Dhalmekia. Local map. So I can warp to the Jaw, I can do this one right away. So let's go here. And then we'll look for the others. So where is this at in the Jaw? There's just a dude standing over here. Am I about to dismount? Yeah.
Straight home now.
Hey, buddy. Looks like some people want you dead.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
Oh! Okay, this guy is actually really strong. Oh, come on. Let's go, Torgal. Let's do this.
I bleed your blood! Too slow.
That was rude.
I'll snap you like a twig!
Okay. This guy's starting to piss me off. Let's go! Okay.
Too slow.
What? Alright. Alright, this guy's kind of rude. Undermine. What? Oh my gosh. This guy is the worst. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, I'm too high. Okay, so this guy is slightly more annoying than the rest. Oh my gosh. Okay. I killed this guy, but you're right, this guy is so much worse than Atlas. So much
Those
worse
who
than
kill for
Atlas.
sport deserve no better.
Okay, so if I look off the map, do I see any of the places? I think there was one in the Velcroy Desert. That sounds right. But let's go to town, grab the quest, and restock.
take a sniff, good sir?
Boy, was that rough.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands.
That's fair.
Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Use your loaf. Alright.
Oh, where's your men?
First things first, let's go buy some, potions.
Good day, my lord. My thanks. An excellent choice. My thanks.
But look at the world map. Okay.
No, I'm telling you.
Actually, where is this at? Yeah, we can go do this. Now the tough part is that a lot of my quests
Run like the wind.
don't actually, or a lot of them, I don't see those spots on the map, like the cattery. So I might have to look around. Let's go over here. Is this it? Yep, here he is.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been!
There you
I have
go.
to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
I'm glad.
Wait.
I don't trust how this is going to go.
Suppose you...
Okay, so let's look at this map. There's the Fields, Titan's Wake, the Gilded Path.
We'll be needing an escort
This is
then.
at the northern Velcroy Desert, is where they're at. We could check up there. Let's check up at the northern Velcroy Desert for those.
The most fragrant herbs and
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice.
You're
Oh, I
welcome.
worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something.
It does look unique.
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Quest complete. Goblin coin. Alright, so let's go up here, and then we're gonna run north, I guess? See what we can find?
Come
Ambrosia. Let's go. Can I go up through here? I think so.
No need to ride from here.
Why am I dismounting? Thank you, Torma. Perfect. All right. It's weird that you can't summon your mount in like those tiny cities, like the tiny village areas.
Let's go.
It's right up here.
Ambrosia.
feels like the perfect place for a fight. Like a special fight. Head north.
Straight home now.
There's the salamander up here.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. We didn't find what we were looking for.
Too slow.
Nice. Hey, what's this? A chronolith is nearby. Alright, so do I just not see what I'm looking for? Is that what this comes down to? Because I actually see 0 of the places I'm actually looking for. Oh, can I see them if I zoom in? Just the bandit's bed. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go... I'm gonna go down here. Actually, we're gonna go on with the story. We'll do the little part of the story that's here. Because I know that's not all of it.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
I wish there was a way to look at the hunts
Faster!
when you're not in town. That would be great.
You deserve a rest.
Alright, Otto.
Otto. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
That might be a good idea, to write down the hunt notes.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
I'm glad you can pick it out, Clive, because if you couldn't, this would be very awkward. Oh, nice. I can just climb straight up. Alright. There's one more piece of stardust over here.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
5 pieces.
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
Sure.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
Thank you, Otto.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
All right.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're going to warp back. Actually, we're gonna go do this first. Whatever quest is going on in Lost Wing, we'll do this. Then we'll head back, see where the main quest is gonna take us before we continue on with our hunts.
Good day to you, Sid.
The crystal.
we get from the tailor all but worthless.
Oh, there we go.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
I hope I can.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
For great justice.
Right.
Alright, all three of you are
See what
very
the
separate.
people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Okay, let's go. Let's hit this one.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
Then we can run down and get the one on the end.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Alright, one person mentioned the vineyard.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then.
Alright.
What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? Come on.
Oh, Ambrosia. Let's go. Oh. Okay.
You there. Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn.
I mean, I'm about to kill you guys, so I guess it doesn't matter too much.
Over here!
Thank you, Turtle.
All yours, Torgal.
Alright, where's the healer?
over.
Oh, yeah, I guess he died somewhere in there. Right! Crap, how did he see us during our daytime camouflage?
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
That's so weird. I mean, I guess not everything needs to make sense.
Ready, go?
Yeah.
No need to ride from here.
Why isn't there a need to ride from here? Let me ride my chocobo into town. Alright, buddy, I need to tell you, you have black shields in your mists.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds, though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
No, well, that'll do it.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lost Wing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth.
I mean, it helps.
I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport.
Yep, that would do it.
I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered.
Oh.
And he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection.
I like the
shading. And so I saw that I
scene.
would need an army of my own. I came here to Lost Wing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty, all under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades, and our revenge is already in motion.
Oh.
We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Does he not want me? Quest complete? I feel like there's part of this I'm missing. I'm not gonna go fight this guy? That's just it? Well, that is a letdown. I was all ready to go to war. I was like, alright, let's do this. Let's fight this guy. Game's like, nah, we're good.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
You know what? No. We're gonna go talk to Blackthorn. I know as much as I want to go fight those guys. I don't know where they're at.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Alright. That enough to level me? It was. Hell yeah.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
You know, we're gonna go this way, just so we can spy at that stupid board again, figure out what we're doing wrong, where these people are, and then we're gonna go talk to Mid.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
That guy's just in the Velcroy Desert. The fields of Korova. Just off the sickle. Okay. So Velcroy Desert. Does it say where in the Velcroy Desert? Not really. Velcroy Desert, Fields of Korova, and just off the sickle. You know what? No, we're doing this. I don't like leaving quests unfinished. So we're going up to the Velcroy Desert for the first one. Fields of Korova and the sickle down that way. Cool. So if caravans have talked about getting hit, it's probably near the road.
Run like the wind.
A black boulder. Shouldn't be hard to find. Footpads.
Stone vultures. preying on the trade caravans. You've picked the wrong target.
Okay, don't see it yet. I feel like something considered the Black Boulder wouldn't be hard to spot. I've been wrong before. Turn around, let's check out the other side. Hello, fellow chocobos. Where is this Black Boulder? No, is that just a wyvern? It's just a wyvern. Yeah, you're just a wyvern. I must be going insane. I feel like it shouldn't be this hard to find. What if I head up towards that bandit camp? Now, what if I kill these guys? Will it spawn if I kill these guys?
Enough of you, are there?
Sorry, buddy. Just keep a caster somewhere. I'm not casting anything that's, Alright, buddy. Now you hit me. Now you gotta die. Yeah, I've not tried top right yet. That's the next place. Alright. Here we're going top right. Ambrosia, we ride.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Going. Scorpions crawling out of the ground, nothing to worry about. Oh. It's an adamant toys. Let's go, buddy.
Well, Clive, looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
I jumped right into that. Well, that was rude.
There's a good boy.
Probably should have saved that for the,
Nice try.
Oh yeah, I have this. There we go. Nice. Why did that hit so quickly? Well, I don't know, but my moves didn't go off, so that's that. What? Cool. You know, he's blocking all of us, and that makes me think sad. Come on, punch him in the face. There we go. Ah, I got a good hit on this one. Nice. Nice, we hit the parry. Oh! Did not dodge that. Wow. One hit. It was such a good fight until I just ate that entire attack. Nice. Alright, so let's go here, and then we'll head to town, use a potion, buy a potion. Then we'll head over to the sickle and into the next area. So we're gonna target here. I'm glad I did. I was already running the wrong way.
The finest fabric.
The most fragrant
Now,
herbs.
Dusan, I know you're keen, but...
Oh, where's all the men?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Here we go. There we go.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Now I can buy 2.
Here you are. Fare you well.
You know, I bet there's an achievement for buying all the music in the game.
Good girl.
But it's so expensive. So we can head left here. Is this blocked? It is not. Nice. Let's check over here. Hello, hounds. A leg eater. That sounds quaint. Is there anything over here? Did I run over here for nothing? I mean, would it be the first time? Ahaha! Remolke.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
Nice. How did I hit that parry? I feel like most of my parries in this game are a complete accident. Wow, there's a lot of them. Kick. Eventually the boss will come at me. Oh, you finally want to fight?
There was one.
Oh. Ah, no, we're going in. Hell yeah. Got your foot. buffs on cooldown. Boom. Goodbye. All can hide.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
I think so. Alright, our next stop is the Fields of Corona. There's a small village out there that is in need of a monster slaying. How far around do we have to go? It's pretty far back, isn't it? Before we can turn again. Oh! That's hard to control. Alright, so where is this small village out here? Let's take a look. Oh, there's a small village. Yep, here we go.
That'll do, girl.
Maybe. Is this not it? Okay, this isn't it. It's just you can't ride your mount in any village, whether there's people in it or not.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Anything down here? Item over here, though. Hello, Panther.
No mistakes.
Farewell, Panther. You'll never catch us.
Time to fight.
It's not time to fight. Oh. Are those more ruins? Looks like it. Are those the right ones, though? She's just gonna kick me right off my mount, too.
Enough of you, are there?
Where's your caster? Okay, so this isn't the right one either. There's so many, like, little villages. Well, I guess we'll head over to that one.
Come on. Faster.
Let me guess, there's one over there too? There's probably one over there too. Ah, the empty hovel. So it should be around here. In theory. Ah, here it is. The Soul Stairs.
They don't look happy. Stay down.
Oh, this is wildly inefficient when in the air. Oh. They're too heavy. I mean, thankfully they're not really attacking, they're just kind of here dying. Thank you, Torgal. Nice. Easy mark. And now we haven't missed any cuts, or now we haven't missed any.
Peace at last.
Now we can report back to mid. All the hunt monsters are dead. The hardest two were Atlas and that assassin. But those assassins have given me trouble the entire game, so I'm not surprised on the assassin.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. One down, two to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Okay.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
What's her name? Right.
So help me if her name is actually what's her name. Okay.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
All right. So what's nice is it's not giving me more side quests now that I've done the ones for this sort of section. If it gave me more side quests in between every one of these parts, I might lose it a little bit.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind. If you're ready, we leave at once.
Oh yeah, they're all preparing for war here. So I'm sure they won't mind me just racing down here and doing my thing. Seriously though, getting the Chocobo made getting around this game less dreadful. Alright, looks like we're riding around looking for this unwanted visitor. Oh, I ran into something. Are they over here? Oh, I'm supposed to talk to you.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Probably don't need to mount up for this.
Faster!
Why did I even mount up?
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Too slow. This one. Too slow.
You know, I'm glad Quake can still go off. I would be really upset about this. Cool.
I needed that. Too slow.
Nope, that didn't work. Nice.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right.
You are welcome.
I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Alright. Let's go, Torgal. Let's go home. Alright, let's go see what Mid is sending us for our last adventure.
You're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
I know Jill is resting, but it's kind of sad she's not joining us for
Mid
these.
might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
Okay.
So?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Alright, time to go talk to Tomes. As we are once again an errand boy.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
It hasn't been.
I almost forgot why we were doing all of this, but I think I remember now. We're doing all this to help Mid go see Sid's grave.
Life. What's saying for you, dear? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
What do we need for that diamond sword? The white
Anything
wear
else?
bones still. So let's look at our gear. Alright. Not bad. Tomes!
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer.
Nice.
If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
There's Jill.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh no.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Do we want to take Jill or Tarja? I think we should take Jill. We're gonna take in Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
Of course,
I will.
Jill.
Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
To Northreach.
No. Where's Jill?
Okay, so it's this whole area.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
You'll not find
It's much easier for me to find these things than you, Jill, because I have quest markers.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Ah, yes. All anyone ever wants anymore is great.
How the hell is it?
What do you want?
Your Pepio nuts.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on. Torgal.
Alright, now we can go.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Of course.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You're right.
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
I do not regret picking Jill.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Do not regret picking Jill.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Well, let's find out.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Nice.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Okay, so Jill is just helping out in the infirmary now in her downtime.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Quest complete.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
While I'm here.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Okay.
You wish to study the tomes?
We haven't made much progress, but we've made progress. Alright, Mid. Let's see what you can make.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Of course not.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Sometime later. Okay.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Little?
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
She is putting off seeing her dad. Well, her dad's great. No! Why?
Meg told me she was building a ship.
Why? No. Why? So help me if there's new hunts too. Okay, good. Why are there new quests? Let me just do this. Well, I have to do the plus sign quest. I can't leave that. The plus sign quests give me things.
I think Mid might need some help.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the Chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit, it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it'll separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Yeah.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the Chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Alright,
Thank you
alright.
kindly. And good hunting, eh?
I have a feeling this will increase the potency of our potions. Why do I have a quest at the reading table? Did I receive a letter? I bet I received a letter. Oh.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you. Here you are. All done?
Ask about bomb sightings. Discovered in the ruins of a fallen airship. Okay. Seems easy enough.
Mick told me she was building a ship.
Really?
The Crook in Sambrique.
Sometimes help to build.
He cracked the crystal too.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Oh man, how many of these have I missed? Oh no.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
A bone to pick.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
All right.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking How do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Alright, so we have to talk to her for 2 quests now.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Wow.
I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at 'em. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are?
It'd be nice.
Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Okay, so now we have 1 quest for the hunt board. 1 quest in Dalamil.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, It seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Thank you. Alright, let's go up and talk to the last guy with the quest for us.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
I did.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening. Is this better? A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame.
Dude.
And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each.
Dude.
They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well,
oof.
I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
I love that. Okay, so where are we going here? Let's do the hunt first, because that one doesn't have a quest marker. So where was that fallen airship? Are there any other hints? Oh wait, no, the crook. Norvent. No, I don't see the crook there. There's technically an area right here I haven't been to. We're gonna check there. I think that's the best bet.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Alright, let's get the chocobo out.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I have a feeling what we should be heading to is that. Which I think is off of Lost Wing? Yeah, I think it's off of Lost Wing. Advent. Just need to get out of combat. You know, let's head back up. Let's turn in what we need to the Dane. And then we'll warp down towards Lost Wing. You really do just start stacking in the side quests after a while.
That'll do, girl.
Up! We'll not find a bruised pippin in the bushel.
All anyone ever wants anymore.
Let's get rid of that. There we go.
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven, Paul.
I want to see you again.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing.
nor does the hideaway.
No.
My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
All right. Let's warp down to Lost Wing.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Yeah, we can go check where we got the airship parts. That sounds like the best idea.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
I just think it's down near the airmen. But I could very well be wrong. We'll find out in a moment. So I definitely think the killing the bomb is going to upgrade our potions. Which our potions could use an upgrade. So it wasn't over there. Where is this going to be? I kinda doubt it's over here. is this supposed to be?
Good girl.
Could it be over near the unnamed chapel?
Faster!
It's quickly turning into something else I Google. So let's just get that out of the way. Ah, the one place I hadn't seen. I didn't notice there was a spot on the map I had not looked at yet. That would have been nice to see. So that explains why I couldn't find it. Yep, there it is. It is aptly named. Nope, that's my turn.
I can walk from here.
Okay. You know, I've never seen a bomb not on fire, and it looks weird.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Wow, that actually worked. Coronation. I did not hit that in time.
Get him! I've heard Toggle.
Man. Wow, that nice counter.
Come on.
I got very lucky. They all hit me very low. Oh boy. I didn't even know he could do it that many times.
Help me, boy. To me, boy. Oh, good.
Oh good, he died. I'm really glad he died. He was doing more damage than he should have been.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Okay, so we're done here. Let's go to Dalmatia next. Hopefully we don't need to get new potions.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drape's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Sir, you're being
Very
rude.
good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
Nice.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Okay. Yeah, we'll warp up here and then we'll run.
Ready, go?
No one knows where Ambrosia is teleporting from. I mean, who needs a horse when you have a giant chicken that you're running on?
Right.
I think once we finish all the side quests, then we might call it.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off! Stay down!
There's one caster. That's one of the benefits of this, is that it hits the counter so often. Nice.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I mean, he should let me keep the sword, or at least borrow it.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right. Speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours.
Okay.
And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield.
It would be him.
And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
The game of the rich.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Alright, that's 2 of them that I've gotten back to the hideaway. Let's go up to Martha's Rest, where we have 2 more quests we can do here. We should probably restock our potions first. Then we'll go talk to Martha.
How do? There you go. Much obliged. Thanks very much.
Potioned up in case whatever this thing is tough. This elder antelope.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement. And rallied the rest around you.
That he did.
I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Alright. Now let's head to the Crest. Let's head to Crescia.
She had a man.
And you head south. No, we need to head north. North. We got this. We know where we're going. Back to where we fought the big, beast. Atlas. There we go. Hey, Ambrosia.
Good girl.
One last ride. Let's go.
Ambrosia. Time to fight.
Normally we wouldn't have to ride this so hard, Ambrosia, but you see, these quests, they have plus signs on them. What's up, Minotaur?
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Torgal, kill!
Alright, we got one femur.
This one. Stay down.
I think this is the last one. Perfect.
Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
And Torgal is okay. So we have 4 quests to turn in here? That's a lot.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Now Torgal has them.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Okay, well we're here.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A sundered whetstone.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted.
And our blacksmith is back.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right?
Well, I hope I do.
I will.
Excalibur design draft. Okay. What do I need for Excalibur?
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be?
I have all that I need.
Should last you a good while. Anything else?
I equip it? I did.
Ugh, I'm
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Nice, quest complete. Okay. Attack projects cordial immediately in front of an enemy. I wish I knew how to transform Torgal, or how to get him to transform. It's probably somewhere that I missed. And wonder as I get new icon powers if Torgal will develop new powers too.
Nib told me she was building a ship.
That'd be cool, since that's what they've sort of hinted at.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
I don't know why Karen didn't accept the payment. She probably feels like her work to the hideaway is just that. It's just work.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt?
I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Okay. Is it going to warp me back? It is. Good.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable.
Oh.
Wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
The more I learn about Sid, the happier I am about him.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Aww.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
I learned a lot about Sid today. Sid's goblet. Might as well finish this up. Deliver the bomb ash.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
There better not be anything else broken. Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything.
Okay.
Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
Nice.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
So now we have more inventory for our potions.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Quest complete. Inventory increased. Alright, let's go buy potions. Oh, wow. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. It should be okay. We don't need to do that. Let's go talk to Otto. Let's get this underway.
Clive, you off then?
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so. Here you are. All done?
What is the High Cleric's medallion?
Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
She is...
Mid told me she was building a ship.
So fast.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite a valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to an unauthorized use of their dockyards. No matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pin you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attacks. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Baron. Brian.
Trouble in Canver. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Well, I ruined that one. I tried. I tried reading that as best as I could.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canver pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Sid's legacy. Central Storm.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for
He's
sure.
so excited.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
As the group splits up.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
So, we're not gonna stop until I can save. Once I can save, then we're going to call it. So we might be in cutscenes until then. Oh, good. Onward.
How are you?
We always have so many points. All right. Rook's Gambit is finally upgraded. Let's upgrade Gouge as well. Alright. Crap, I didn't save.
Better.
What am I doing? What am I doing with myself? Why can't I
Thanks,
save?
Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
There we go. So, now that we've saved, this is where we're going to call it. If you enjoyed yourself, if you enjoyed the stream, please drop a follow. We appreciate it here. My name is Ursa Kazir. I want you to have yourself a beautiful night. Bye-bye, everyone.